So actually, what is reverse charge? What is reverse charge? Now there is a transaction between the seller and buyer. Seller is called supplier and buyer is called recipient. Suppose you are selling the services or goods, you are called supplier. And the person who receives the goods or services is called recipient or buyer. Okay, now the reverse charge mechanism plays a crucial role, major role in GST. It is a mechanism where the buyer of goods or services pays tax to the government instead of supplier. You can say instead of seller. Normally what happens here? Seller will collect the tax from the buyer and he will pay to the government. But under reverse charge mechanism, instead of seller, the buyer will pay taxes to the government. Right? So you will not collect tax from a supplier, he will directly pay tax to the government. So you will not pay tax to supplier. Here the buyer or receiver or recipient of goods or services pays tax directly to the government, not the seller. That is called reverse charge mechanism. So suppose if the seller collects the tax from the buyer and he pays tax to the government, that is called forward charge mechanism or forward mechanism. But in this case, instead of seller or supplier, the buyer will pay the tax. The buyer will pay the tax directly to the government. That is called the reverse mechanism or reverse charge mechanism. So, reverse charge mechanism is applicable on goods and services, but the government will notify in the circular the specified services and specified types of goods where RCM is applied or applicable. Right?
Yes, sir.
So, this RCM is a very important topic in the examination. You may get in 5 marks or 10 marks here. So what happens? The buyer will pay the tax to the government. He cannot collect from the seller. Next. Now RCM means reverse charge mechanism is applicable to both the goods and services. And that reverse charge mechanism is applied only for a specified goods which has been notified in the circular by the government, by the central government. It is not applied for all goods and services, only for some specific services or specific goods where the government will issue circular and notices to the public. On those services, on those goods, RCM is applicable or reverse charge mechanism is applicable. Not all types of goods and services here. Right. So this is, will notify the circulars wherein they will specify only those goods and services. Now, for example, in case of services, these are the services which are covered under the reverse charge mechanism. First one, examples. These are examples of services which are covered under RCM. Import of services. Suppose when we are buying services from abroad, when we are buying services from abroad, the seller who is in abroad, he will not pay the tax because he is out of the purview of GST. Who has to pay the tax? We. That means when when I'm buying services from abroad, we have to pay the tax. That is called reverse charge mechanism. Similarly, goods transport services, the transport companies, though they has to pay RCM. Similarly, legal services provided advocates. We take the service from advocates. Okay, so the services provided by advocates or lawyers will come under the RCM. Then sponsorship services. A lot of sponsorship services done by the various institutions. So you have to pay reverse charge mechanism. Similarly, transport of goods in a vessel from outside India to India. That means we are importing goods from abroad. In that case also we have to pay reverse charge mechanism. So in all these cases, that means who has to pay? The buyer has to pay, or the recipient has to pay, or the receiver has to pay reverse charge mechanism, not the seller. Right. Now, in this case of legal services for the advocates, we are taking services from lawyers. Who has to pay? We are buying services from lawyers. We have to pay. As a client has to pay RCM, reverse charge tax, not the advocates. Okay. Similarly, sponsorship services. Those who are getting sponsorship, or those who are buying sponsorship, they had to pay reverse charge mechanism tax. Similarly, goods transport services. Those who are getting benefit of that services, those are getting or those are receiving the benefit of those goods transport services, they have to pay reverse charge mechanism. So they are the services covered under GST in the category of reverse charge mechanism. Similarly, some more examples are there. Transport of copyright relating to original literary, musical or artistic work. You're transporting your copyright work from abroad. It may be literary work or musical or artistic work. From abroad, you have to pay reverse charge mechanism. Similarly, cab services provided through e-commerce operators. There are different Ola services are there. There are a lot of services, cab services, Ola services. The buyer has to pay reverse charge mechanism, not the drivers. The buyer, the buyer has to pay the reverse mechanism. That means the aggregators, the service provider, that is the person receiving the service, they have to pay RCM. Similarly, services provided by government or local authority. Those are receiving services from the government or local authority, they have to pay RCM. Similarly, services provided directly to the company. The company has to pay reverse charge tax, reverse charge mechanism tax, not the director. See, those are receiving services, those are receiver, and those are recipient, he has to pay reverse charge mechanism tax. Okay, understood? So this is very important part. Now these are examples of services covered under GST. Similarly, there's a lot of examples are there. Services provided by insurance agent to insurance company. Okay, see who is receiving the services? Insurance company. Who is giving services? Insurance agent. So insurance company has to pay reverse charge mechanism on the services provided by the insurance agent. Similarly, services provided by recovery agent to banking or finance company. The banking or finance company has to pay reverse charge mechanism tax on the service provided by the recovery agent. Okay. In the same case, in the same way, services provided by tribunal, arbitrary tribunal. So they'll quote the different courts are different tribunals on different cases. So those are receiving the services, they have to pay reverse charge mechanism. These are a comprehensive list of services which comes under the RCM in the GST. The question is, can you claim ITC? What is ITC? Input tax credit. Can you claim this? Yes, you can claim it in case of reverse charge mechanism. Okay, the input tax credit, that means whatever you paid tax on buying the goods or services, and that goods or services is used for business purpose, that tax is called the input tax credit. That amount can be utilized for payment of output tax. Yes, you can claim. Even the payment to supplier is not made within 60 days of supply. Suppose even the payment is not made within 2 months, in that case also you can claim ITC. You can claim ITC. Whereas this is not possible for ordinary services. Okay, forward supply scheme or forward charge mechanism, this is not possible. Okay, even if you do not pay to the supplier within 2 months, still you can claim input tax credit. If you do not supply the service, if you do not pay to the supplier within 2 months, you can claim input tax credit. But this benefit is not available in case of forward charge mechanism. What is forward charge mechanism? The supplier will collect tax from the buyer and he will pay tax to the government. That is called forward charge mechanism. What is reverse charge mechanism? The buyer will directly pay tax to the government. He will not collect tax from the supplier. That is called reverse charge mechanism. And this scheme, this benefit is not available in case of forward charge mechanism. Which benefit? Even if the payment is not made to the supplier within 2 months or within 60 days of supply, still you can claim ITC. So this benefit is not available in case of forward charge mechanism or forward supply scheme. Now we will take the example and we will try to find out how to enter in the Tally software. This is a problem. Lallu Legal Services. Name of the company is Lallu Legal Services Limited, Private Limited. Avails legal services worth ₹3 lakhs from ABC Limited, Canada. So is importing legal services from ABC Limited, Canada. Okay. Now in this case, the receiver or recipient or buyer is Lallu Legal Services. The seller or supplier is ABC Limited from Canada. The buyer is Lallu Legal Services. The supplier is ABC Limited, Canada. This is a problem. We have to enter, how to enter the Tally software. For that, you have to create ledgers. Ledgers, you have to create duties and taxes ledgers. Because your important services, you have to create IGST ledger, Integrated Goods and Services Tax Ledger. You have to create Integrated Goods and Services Tax Ledger. You have to create party name. And you have to set your buying from unregistered dealer. You have to set, make yes, set yes, you are buying from, you have to pay tax. You have to pay tax on behalf of unregistered dealer. Because the Canada ABC Limited is from Canada, is not registered under GST. We cannot ask him to register under GST. So it's called unregistered dealer. Okay, when we buy goods or services from unregistered dealer, okay, so that you have to purchaser has to pay tax, buyer has to pay tax, not the seller. Right? Now these are the ledgers you have to create. Before creating ledgers, we are assuming GST rate as 18% because GST rate means IGST rate. IGST rate 18% because they're importing services. That is integrated goods and service tax. Now who has to pay tax? Lallu company, Lallu Services, Legal Services Private Limited. They are liable to pay tax to the government as the transactions comes under the RCM. What is the RCM? Reverse charge mechanism. So Lallu as a buyer, Lallu company as a buyer has to pay tax because it's importing services from abroad. What taxes he has to pay? IGST. What is IGST? Integrated Goods and Service Taxes. What is IGST? When it is payable, when you transact, when there is a transaction between one state to other state or from one state to other country, you have to pay IGST. So here, because he is buying services from abroad, that means the buyer has to pay reverse charge mechanism tax. The buyer has to pay 18% IGST to the government. Okay, so this is very important part. A buyer has to pay IGST. That is called reverse charge, RCM. Now you have to create these ledgers. First is you have to create legal services. Name of the ledger, legal services. It comes under indirect expenses. Or you can also take under purchases, your purchasing services. So you have to set CGST as not CGST. Sorry, this is not CGST. There is no CGST IGST. Only one tax IGST. I'll just change it here. Only one tax IGST. There is no CGST because it is an integrated tax from one country to other country. It cannot be CGST, IGST, SGST. It is only IGST. So I'll make it IGST. So IGST, you have to create IGST ledger at the rate of 18%. Because you are buying from other country. You are buying from other country, you have to pay IGST. Now, you have to create a party name ABC Limited. Under the category, you have to take in the category of sundry creditor. And you have to select country as Canada. Then you have to create IGST ledger, duties and taxes 18%. Now under legal services, you have to set alter GST rate, make it to yes. Under that you have to enter 18% tax. You enter 18% tax. Okay, so under that you have to state that it is a international services. It is international services, international legal services. These are the ledgers you have to create. Okay, so we have to, instead of IGST here, one more. So not IGST, just enter as GST. GST at the rate of 18%. Now here you have to create separate IGST ledger. Okay. Now next. These are 3 ledgers you have to create. These are the you have to enter the purchase voucher because you are buying services. You have to have purchase voucher. Journal entry is legal services to legal services debit to ABC Limited, not ABCL. This is ABC Limited. You have to enter in the purchase voucher ledger entry. Okay, now last one, where you can see this transaction, it is reflect GSTR2, but GSTR2 is a inward supply. It shows you inward supply. Under GSTR2 report, all the details of purchases are entered in GSTR2. GSTR2 is called the purchase report or inward supply. GSTR1 is called the outward supply or sales report. GSTR3B is a combination of sales report and purchase reports. Okay. In GSTR2, you can get the information of ITC, input tax credit available to you. In GSTR2, you will get the information of ITC, that is input tax credit available to you, ITC available to you. Okay, in GSTR1, you don't get the information of ITC. In GSTR3B, that is called GSTR3B report, you get the information of ITC, input tax credit. Now I'll show you in the Tally software. I'll open the Tally software. Go back to the problem here. Yeah. So I'll open the Tally software. I'll open the Tally software. So here I open it. Ankit, are you listening?
I'm listening, sir.
You are listening, right?
Sir,
Yeah. Yeah, tell me. Tell me, Ankit.
what, sir?
Yeah. You want to say something?
No, sir.
Okay, okay, right. Just I opening Tally software. Open the Tally software.
सर वो वीडियो दिख रहा भी नहीं सर
Which video?
स्क्रीन पे सर
नहीं एक सेकंड मैं अभी एक सेकंड अभी दिख रहा है
एक सेकंड सर लोड हो रहा सर वो
हाँ
हाँ सर आ गया सर
अच्छा अभी अभी you have to create a company, right?
यस सर
Lallo, yeah, create company. Lallo, Lallo Legal Services, Private Limited. Suppose his office is Secunderabad. He belongs to Telangana. So Control A, save it. Okay. It's taking time to save. Yeah, it is saved. Now you have to enable GST. You to enable GST. F11, F3, statute and taxation. Enable GST, yes. Second, set alter. Enter yes. It will take the GST details. Then we need to enter the GST number. This is as usual, you know that. So I'll just search the GST number of Lallu traders, assuming are Lallu traders. So I have to browse the GST numbers of Lallu traders. That means assuming you are a Lallu traders, you are buying services from Canada, ABC Limited. So I have to make find out a GST number from the Google GST number of Telangana. GST number of Telangana. So of Telangana. Yeah. Now, okay. So where is the Telangana? It starts with 36. State code is 36. And open this one. I have to open this one. Okay, this is. I'll take some other firm GST number only for understanding purpose. 36 AA DCS 36 AA DCS 0472 0472 N1Z3 monthly. What is the periodicity of GST 1? You are filing monthly return because you are regular dealer. E-Wayable will say no. Now you have to say yes because you have to pay tax on reverse charge. Say yes. Then remaining is as usual. Yes. Accept it. Then here also accepted. Then you have to go to ledgers, create single ledger. ALC is a shortcut key to create single ledger. It create party name ABCL Limited. Yeah, this is ABCL Limited. Then what you have to do is you have to create legal services and IGST ledger. So ABCL Limited, party name ABC Limited. He comes under the Sunday Creator. Now you have to select Canada here. Instead of India, you have to select Canada. So you will get a list of countries on the right side. So select Canada. Save it. Then you have to again create legal services. Either you can take under indirect expenses or purchases. You can take anything. So we'll take the purchases. Sorry. We'll take purchases. Purchase account. Now you have to set there under statutory information, GST applicable, set alter GST details, set to yes. Then you have to write description of the services, international legal services. You describe about that services. Enter the random 5-digit service accounting code. 5-digit service accounting code. Nature of transaction, you have to select. Here. And select imports taxable. You have to select imports taxable. Okay, because you're importing, that is taxable. Is it right? Select imports taxable. Reverse charge applicable, yes, because you have to pay tax on behalf of that Canada dealer. So yes, what is the percentage? 18. Save it. Yes, services, type of supply services. Save it, press Y, accept. Then you have to create IGST tax ledger. IGST at the rate of 18%. It comes under duties and taxes. Select GST. Select integrated tax. Enter 18%. Save. Okay, we entered all the ledgers. Then we'll enter the accounting vouchers. Go to Gateway of Tally. To go to Gateway of Tally, press Escape. From Gateway of Tally, press V. Purchase voucher. Press F9 shortcut key for purchase F9. 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 Got F9. You enter random invoice number as 4. Party name is ABCL Limited. Already we entered the details. What is this? Legal services. How much? 3 lakhs. Imports taxable. Now, in this invoice, you will not get tax details. Even if enter IGST, let us say, you will not get the value. You will not get the value because you had to pay tax, not the Canadian dealer. Indian dealer has to pay tax. Indian company has to pay tax. So you don't get this information. Okay. Now, sir, where we have to see how much tax you have to pay to the government? Where? Here we have on the right side we have box. Click on tax analysis. Click on this. Now you get this 54,000 you have to pay tax. Reverse charge tax. As a buyer, as an Indian a company has to pay tax to the government. How much? 54,000. Where you can see the tax details, you go to tax analysis. In the purchase voucher on the right side, you'll get a screen. Go to tax analysis, you will get the tax details, how much he has to pay. But in this purchase invoice, tax details are not shown. It will not show the tax details. Okay, so save it. This is new reference. Enter, press enter key, save it. Yes. Now we'll go to report where it will be shown. Go to report. To go to report from Git5 Tally, shortcut key D. D means display. O means statutory reports. G means GST, which she has to select GSTR2. Now you got the details here. Here you got the details here. Now where it will show in the particular column under the heading import services. Here import services, taxable value 3 lakhs, total tax 54,000, total ITC available 54,000. So you can claim this ITC 54,000. So this is a GSTR2 report or purchase report. So it will show this 3 lakhs shown under the heading in a particular column import of services, because you're importing services from other country here. Okay, so this is the way how to execute a Tally software. At the 54,000, he has to pay, not the seller. As a buyer, he has to pay tax. Okay, so I'll stop here. I'll take the attendance and stop here. Yeah.